Hey guys, Matt here. I want to do a video today talking about training tools. Now, when it comes to firearms, there are a lot of options out there for training and training tools. And obviously what works the best is probably going to be just taking your firearms, getting to the range and practicing and training. Training for concealed carry, training for home defense, self-defense, whatever it is, and practicing drills. But for some people out there, that's not always an option, at least not all the time. Either they can't afford to get to the range, or maybe the range is just too far away. It's just not feasible for them to go often, okay? Maybe they only get to get out once a month or every 2 months to really go training. Because of that, there's a lot of other tools that are on the market out there that are made specifically for training with firearms. And then there are a lot of tools out there on the market that we can use to train with firearms. And one option that I personally prefer is the BB gun. Who doesn't love a BB gun? Everybody remembers playing with a BB gun when they're kids. Hell, you probably still play with one now. It's a really cool training option for practicing and honing your skills with a firearm. Now, there are other options out there available. Some of the more prominent ones are going to be paintball and airsoft guns, and those are great options and they have their place. I think especially when you're practicing force on force, something like paintball or airsoft is a really good option. Obviously something you wouldn't want to practice with when it comes to a BB gun because somebody could get seriously injured. Now, that being said, I prefer BB guns for one reason, and that's cost. A good high-quality BB gun is usually considerably cheaper than a high-quality airsoft gun or a high-quality paintball gun. Not to mention the ammo itself is considerably cheaper. I can go and pick up a 6,000 round little can of BBs for about $5 to $6 versus airsoft, where for about the same price I can usually get about 1,000 rounds. And paintball, forget it. For about 1,000 rounds of paintball, it usually runs about 20 bucks or more. Now again, I love airsoft, I love paintball, played them both, got really big into paintball for a long time a few years ago, so I love it. But from a cost perspective, BBs are the way to go when it comes to really training with your firearm. Now if you look at most modern BB guns today, they've got some really cool features that allow you to really simulate training with a real firearm. One is, a lot of them have detachable magazines. Okay, they've got a safety device on them, and as long as the BBs aren't in the gun and you're running it unloaded, then when you want to and you want to actually properly train with a BB gun and do some drills and hone your skills, you can actually get some reaction out of your firearm. Okay, you can actually, with a good CO2 cartridge in there, you get that audible sound that's going to make you feel like you're shooting a real gun and really help you to kind of train a little bit better, make it a little bit more realistic. And again, like I said, with the detachable magazines that you've got, you can swap magazines on it just like you would if you were carrying a real pistol. Now, another reason why I really like BB guns as opposed to other types of guns is because these have real-world use outside of just training or having fun. You can use BB guns and pellet guns for things like pest control and small game hunting. Now, granted, for small game hunting, a little pistol like this probably isn't the best option, but you can actually take something like this. This magazine will also hold pellets, and you can use it as a pellet gun as well, which is pretty good for small game hunting, depending on what type of game you're talking about. So there's a lot of good options with the BB gun outside of just for training purposes. But all in all, I think it's a really cool little thing, and they're just a lot of fun. I mean, who doesn't have fun with BB guns? So all in all, if you're looking for a good training tool to practice your skills, to hone your skills, to get a little bit better at maybe some self-defense drills and things like that, BB guns are definitely a good way to go.